What's up, everybody? Madden Creator here, and this is probably going to be a quicker video than the past videos I made the past couple days, because if you didn't know, I have been uploading daily. I just started about 3 days ago, and I have 3 videos posted. This is going to be my 4th, so I'd really appreciate it if y'all would leave a like and subscribe. It'd mean huge to me. But anyways, let's get into the video. Today, it's just going to be pretty quick. I'm just going to go over the best chemistries and abilities. As you can see, on my offense, I have Russell Wilson powered up through chemistries, and on my defense, I have a lot. I have Chandler Jones, Luke Kuechly, I have, Zadarius Smith, Jamal Adams, Mel Renfro, Calais Campbell. I have a ton of people boosted with chemistries. I'm going to tell you which chemistries I use to do that. Okay, and so to get started, I'll start on the offensive side of the ball, and I'm going to tell you what my favorite is to do. To start off, I'll start with my skill positions. So on all my skill positions, my favorite thing to put on them is go deep, because I find that West Coast is good. It affects, it helps your helps catching, and it can throw under pressure and stuff, but I don't find catching to be that important of a stat. Because, it's very important, but your receivers catch the ball. If you throw, like, my Bo Jackson is like a 65 catching, or 70 catching, and he catches the ball every time I pass to him. So I don't think that the receivers really need the catching stat like that much, and I think go deep really affects the quarterback. It benefits the quarterback the most with throwing the pressure, and it gives you a spectacular catch. And I'm not sure what all of those are, but I really like go deep, and it will boost the overall of your quarterbacks, and I think it gives a lot of great stuff to your team. And so that's my favorite chemistry to put on your skill positions. I have that on my receivers, Randy Moss. Yeah, my receivers, Tyreek Hill, Randy Moss, I have it on them. Mecole Hardman, I have it on him. And then I have Torrey Holt and Herman Moore. Okay, and then, that's the only people I have. And then also, I had to put on my guards just because I didn't have enough people. I need enough people in my skill positions to get to those 30 people to get to that top 5 tier, so I had to put on my guards. I have zone block on all my own linemen except for my guards, and on my running backs, and then fullback. Okay, so I like zone run, because it helps your blocking a ton. Look at this, and your everything, it helps your juke move, your run block, your carrying, your elusiveness, it just helps everything. And even if you don't have it maxed out, like I don't have it maxed out, I don't have it on 18 people, but it still, benefits your guy more than putting go deep on all of them, it won't, putting go deep on a lineman and a running back doesn't necessarily really do much, unless you're passing deep to your running backs, but I don't really think any of y'all do that. You also use them as kind of an outlet man if no one's open. So I like to use zone block on my running backs, fullback, and then as many linemen you can, and then you have to go deep on your tight ends, and then you have to go deep on all your skill positions, your tight ends, your receivers, and quarterback. You just don't have them on your running backs. Okay, that's it for the offensive side of the ball. And then for chemistries on the defensive side of the ball, I'll just go balance D all the way through. That is by far the best. It's controversial on the offensive side of the ball. You got West Coast, you got go deep, probably 2 of the best, but there's balance D is by far the best on defense. It benefits every single one of your guys. You get a power, you get a block shed, you get a man coverage, you get a power, I think that's a power move, you get zone coverage, You know, you get all this stuff. You get catching, you get pursuit, you get tackling. Everyone is benefited by that. Everyone tackles. Everyone needs pursuit. Everyone potentially needs to catch. You know, it's just different because everyone does that on defense. Whereas on offense, there's just your scheme, the way you play. Only certain people need certain stats, but everyone needs to have stats because you don't know what the person you're going to be playing against is going to do. Now for my third slot, chemistry. If you have power-up players, you can put them on there, and your Torrey Holt, you can put there, and your Mutt captains. I go brawler for everyone. You know, I go for the speed. Having a 97 speed halfback on Bo Jackson, it's huge. Just having that extra speed on defense and offense just helps a ton. And you might think, oh, it takes away acceleration. It's not that big of a deal. +1 speed is a lot better than 1 acceleration. So yeah, that's what I like to do on the third slot chemistries. I think it's called power chemistries. I'm not sure. And so I do that on defense. You can see I have brawler on every one. And so yeah, that's my favorite thing to do for all the chemistries. Okay, and then now I'm gonna move on to my abilities I put on my players. So to start, on the offensive side of the ball, I put my abilities on my quarterback, a receiver, your best receiver, and then your running back, of course. And the abilities I like to put, I'm just going to start off with my quarterback. I like to go with brick wall. It's pretty easy to activate. Just complete, I think, 5+ yard passes in air. It's not that hard, and it's going to benefit you the most. So brick wall is also something you can just take advantage of, you know? Like, you can just exploit it, you know? Just sit in the pocket for as long as you want and know that the first guy isn't going to be a problem. So I love brick wall. And this one speaks for itself. Dashing Deadeye, I can be on the move outside the pocket and throw perfect accuracy. So definitely love that one. And then Escape Artist, of course, that everyone should have that on your quarterback. Makes you so fast. If you don't have that on a quarterback, then you're doing something wrong. Put it on immediately. Then I have No Look Deadeye. Honestly, I should change it because, you know, if I have Dashing Deadeye, then I should throw perfect accuracy anyway. But, you know, I should probably change that. But for now, I like that. I'm going to keep it. And so, yeah. Now I'll move to my halfback. And for this one, it kind of depends what kind of halfback you have. But honestly, Bo Jackson is kind of the whole package. He is a fast and very powerful back. I put Freight Train on him because, I mean, everyone knows Freight Train is the best halfback X Factor ability. Because literally, if you activate it, you break the first tackle every time. So yeah, and then Jukebox, obviously, because you can just make quick jukes. That's great. And then everyone should have Jukebox on their running back. Bruiser, you gotta put it on Bo Jackson. He's like a 96 trucking. And then I have Outside Zone Guru because the run is very good this year. They've nerfed it, but it's still insane. And so halfback stretch is one of the best plays in the game, honestly. It's very good. So Outside Zone Guru improves the blocking, and so yeah. And then moving on to my receiver. So I am lucky enough to have Tyreek Hill. I love this card so much. I have Rack 'em Up. I didn't do like Moss or Double Me because his whole thing is speed, and he's not very big, so he's not going to be able to go up as well. And so I didn't want to do that, and he's speed, so he should be kind of in front or behind, you know, he should be behind the DB, so he should be able to get right catches more often. And then I got Streak Specialist on him. It's great if you have a super fast wide receiver. Yeah, get Streak Specialist, that's great. I got Jukebox because he actually does qualify for it. So a lot of times I just do a little jet sweep. He just runs a lot. I just get him to open field, so I do a lot of juking with him. And then also I have Human Joystick because that's one of the best abilities in the game. But very little people can get him. Can get Human Joystick on their players, so I definitely took advantage of that. That's it for the offensive side of the ball. Then I'm going to go to the defensive side of the ball, the abilities that I like to use. For Class Campbell, I actually don't have abilities on him quite yet because I just have an X Factor because I haven't gotten around to it because when I did power him up, it was very expensive and I haven't gotten back around to it. But I do have this X Factor and it's this unstoppable force, and so pass rush leads, quicker box shedding, which is great. And, you know, it's something that is used on every play. And so, yeah, that's why I like that one. And then I also have an X Factor on my Luke Kuechly. And so I put an X Factor on him. I put Shutdown because I like to lurk with him. And so I put Shutdown so he has more interceptions on contested catches. And then he also has Unfakeable. So whenever they're running that, halfback stretch and you put the juke into him, there's a less chance for him to be faked out by that. And I put Lurker because, like I said, I like to lurk, and then it, gives for a better chance of intercepting and like more animations that you can have, like catching it over the shoulder and stuff like that. And then I put Lumberjack on him because it, when you do a cut stick, it just guarantees a tackle and adds the fumble chance. So I like that. And I also have this Jamal Adams, which is my last guy that I'll be going over today. And I also have Shutdown on him because tighter coverage, he's a safety, so he's always going to be in coverage unless you put him on some sort of blitz. Then I also put Enforcer, so he has a 99 overall hit power, so I love this one. Just enforces it after hit sticking ball carriers. It's a guaranteed tackle, so I don't have to worry about, they brush off the tackle. And then, so once he hit sticks, it's a guaranteed tackle, so I don't have to worry about that. And then, so it's just all about more fumble chance. And so I love that. And then Pick Artist, I put that because there's better catching and improved stamina on interception returns, so you can, get those easy points and just from a mistake by your opponent, and so you can just return it back for a touchdown without getting tired as well. And then I put Zoned Out as well. I only really run zone. I don't run much man unless I'm doing some sort of man blitz, but I mainly run zone, so I put Zoned Out on him. And so what that does is improves the reactions and increases the knockouts in zone coverage. So that's definitely a very very good ability that I have on him. And so yeah, that's all the chemistries and abilities and X factors that I have on my players. And so that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you can take what I have on my players and sort of, put them on your team, if you like it, and because if you do these chemistries, you'll get your players boosted. And so yeah, I hope you can take what I, was talking about today and put that into your team, and so it'll help you. And so yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.